I'm Brandon Johnson. I'm a member of Lord Life Lutheran Church for 2 years now. I started shortly after I started my position at John Deere. I started looking around at churches. This was the first one that I visited, and then I just kind of kept coming here. The most generous person I have ever known was a member of my home congregation. I guess there's two of them, Donnie and Eddie Olson. They were brothers, they were farmers. They worked on a farm with their father until he passed away, and then they took over the farm. They were always sitting in the back, quiet, and you would never know it, but since they were so frugal and they worked so hard, they definitely had plenty to give. And you could never tell it by the way they dressed or the way they acted. But whenever anything happened, there was always support coming from them, whether it was financial, with checks to support whatever mission we were doing, or whether it was the time working to help clean up around the church or to help mentor the confirmation students. They were always there willing to give because they felt that they were so blessed, and then they wanted to pass that on to the rest of the congregation. I try to be generous in as many different ways as possible, whether that's donating blood or whether that's financially through the church supporting the various programs that we provide, or whether that's going down to Cedar Rapids to help clean up after the wind destruction down there. I try to help out in multiple different ways so that other people can see how versatile I am, so maybe they can be like, hey, there's something else that we need help with, so I can also help out with something else that might be a spur of the moment thing. In a similar fashion to the Cedar Rapids windstorms, there was a tornado up by my hometown right after I graduated from college, and I went to help out there. And it went through a trailer home, which is not known for their structural integrity. So it really hit them hard. And to hear some of the stories, one example was a man and his wife, they were sitting in the bathtub with a bunch of pillows lined around them just because that's all they had. They didn't have basements or anything like that. And they were just praying to God, hoping that everything was going to be okay. Turns out there was only one death, which was fortunate for the community. But after that, that was kind of my lead into the adult world, into seeing how I can help. Before that, it had been things like working at food shelves or donating blood or stuff like that, but that kind of helped me lead into volunteering for myself as opposed to just tagging along with someone else. I like all the different opportunities that have been provided to assist, whether that's something small like this interview, or whether that's something like going to Cedar Rapids or helping out with a food shelf or highway cleanup. There's been a lot of different opportunities to help get me involved with things, meet new people who have different strengths and different ways that they like to help other people. And so there's been a lot of opportunities, a lot of different opportunities for me to help out in any aspect that I can.